The illusion of needs. What if you didn't need anything from nobody, from nothing? Wouldn't that set you free? Not needing anything. There's nothing that could be offered to you that you feel like you need. You are already complete, you are already whole. What if this is actually the case? Can you just step into that, just for a moment, of not needing anything from anyone or anything? Not trying to prove yourself, not trying to be right, not trying to achieve something, not trying to be yourself or accept something or reject something. Just no need at all. What if this is your nature? What if your true nature didn't need anything? Because it's whole, because it's complete, because it's already eternal, timeless. What could it possibly need? If your true nature is everything, it is everything. What could it need? And even if you can look at the other perspective, which is just two sides of the same coin, you are nothing. Then what do you need? Nada, niente, nopes, nothing, niet. This is the way you want to live your life. Not needing anything. Everything almost being optional, bonus. Really, there's nothing to gain. Doesn't that give you freedom? A free license to do whatever you want. Not in a way that is out of integrity, that doesn't honor creation, but just doing what is most natural, most inspirational to you. Just doing actually what you want to do, not what you think you have to do. But when you don't need to do anything, everyone sort of knows that feeling, or at least can tap into the surface of it. When you're like on holiday, nothing to do, nothing to be, no school, no work, just pure freedom. What if you could live like this all of the time? And this might seem to a fairy tale. This might seem as a fairy tale to many. But what if this is the IMX reality? Or just reality? That everything in your life is actually pointing to you. Pointing you to. I'm speaking in reverse sometimes today. What if? What if you could only do what you truly want? And maybe you don't really have a clue what you truly want. You might want to live a life of service. Still, you would want to live a really challenging life, but full of purpose, full of meaning, full of expansion, full of growth, adventure, epic creation, telling the most epic tale that you could possibly tell. And there are ways that the mind can hijack this idea. Like, oh, I don't need to do anything. I don't need to do my dishes. I don't need to, whatever. But that is not really what we're pointing to. That is just another concept of the direct experience that you could have right now. That because you are, and because existence is everything, and everything is nothing, you don't need anything. You don't need nothing because you're already everything, aka nothing. You are that which is, which again, we're just using in a sense riddles to point to your essence, but it cannot be described in words. It's simpler than that. It's closer to you than these words. It's even closer to you than yourself. It's who you are. It's where you're looking from. It's what aware right now, effortlessly. And this is your true nature, and this is what you want to know. This is what you want to become aware of. This is self-realization. This is becoming attuned to I am, to your nature. And when you recognize your true nature, you feel whole, you feel complete. And when you feel like you do not need anything from anyone, then you're in a position where you can share. You have access to infinity, to that nothingness, that no thingness. And from that no thingness, you can give endlessly. The greatest life you can ever live is when you no longer need anything from anyone, not even from yourself. You just feel fulfilled, you feel whole, and from that wholeness, from that completion, from that unity, you might see other people still experiencing like they need something. And to the best of your ability, you just share who you are. You just share your own essence, your own beauty in your own unique way. This is what we label your X within IMX. This is your expression, your gift, your imagination, your choice, your free will choice, not out of lack, but out of complete conviction that you already hold, that you don't need anything. You don't need to play this game, but you chose to play this game because you're already whole, because you're already complete, because nothing matters. You get to give it all the intention, all the matter that you want to give it. Your birthright, your freedom as the creator, the one and infinite that you are. You are the greatest. There is nothing greater than that which you are already right here, right now, when you let go of all the concepts, all the ideas. It's who you are. And having faith in this and recognizing this more often, you want to make your priority. So it's not just a temporary glimpse of your true nature. You do not get lost or have one glimpse and then lose yourself again, which again also is part of the play, the game, and then to remember again. But to actually prioritize gnosis or knowledge or recognition of who you truly are. Devotion to the only thing that, in the final analysis, when it all comes down to it, when we subtract everything with all our beliefs and all our ideas, what are we left with? Speech problem. Even that, when we let go of that, what remains? The I that remains. The I that is forever one, forever unified. And even to say that is already a step too far. It just is. It just is. So go and play. Don't act too serious. Don't act like you need something from anybody or anything. You don't need anything. This is all a bonus. You could say this is all a play. This is all one big cosmic joke. It's an opportunity to express yourself, a free space to freestyle your soul on the canvas of creation. Harmonize yourself with that which is. Match it. Let your own awareness, your own consciousness, your own attention fall back on awareness. Awareness that you are. Awareness that I is, that me, you are. That's all there is to it. Knowing that directly, staying with that for as little as 2 to 5 seconds will slowly start to open that I. And the sun, the ever radiant sun, will start to permeate. Through your dream, you will become what they say enlightened, awakened, recognizing that that always was your nature, and that you were just in a slumber, in a sleep, dreaming that you were separate from all that is. So go, have fun, play your heart out, because you don't need anything. You can already do exactly that which you want to do. I really want you to get this. That you can do only that which you truly want to do. You can only choose that which you truly want to choose. And then let go of the circumstances or the outcome, because who cares about the outcome? You've already chosen. You already are everything that you seek. The entirety of creation is at your feet. The entirety of creation is at your disposal. It's waiting for your command, for your cue to tell creation how to shape itself, how to form itself. Out of your free will, you can choose what color you want to paint with. And then just ignore all circumstances. You don't care. Just like a kid, you just play, you just imagine what you want. You ignore all else, you turn the other cheek, because it has nothing to tell about you. You just here with your I am, with your awareness, and with your paintbrush, with your X, which is your expression, which is your soul, which is your essence, your soul signature. Get familiar with what you actually want to share, what you actually want to speak, and start to freestyle that. That subtle art of staying true to the only thing that is truly alive and actually true for you in your reality. And then choose that in the face of all human ideas, concepts, and belief systems that might suggest anything other than what you know in your heart is your truth. Pain only to that. Dance only to that song. Speak only that. Resonate with only that. And your reality will fall into place with that resonance. As long as you stay true. As long as you ignore everything else and you just listen to your heart. You just play the instrument, the frequency of your heart, your soul. That is the mission. That is the goal. If you choose to accept this in your own heart. Now go in peace, go enjoy, knowing that there is nothing that you need. All of this is optional, all of this is play, in honor of the infinite creator that we are. Much love. I'll see you in the next one.